In the far future, humanity has reached the edges of the galaxy, establishing colonies on distant worlds and mastering technologies that enable travel at nearly the speed of light. As explorers push further into unknown regions, a group of deep space researchers encounters a mysterious anomaly, a massive tear in the fabric of space-time known as the cosmic rift. This rift pulses with strange, powerful energies and seems to serve as a doorway to something beyond their understanding, possibly another dimension or a parallel universe. Fascinated by the possibilities, Earth's government assembles a high-priority mission called Project Umbra. This team includes a select group of scientists, soldiers, and technical experts, but they also bring along a unique crew of young people known as the Children of the Cosmic Rift. These children were born with unusual abilities after their parents were exposed to the rift's energies during the initial encounters. Seen as both enigmas and potential threats, these children are also humanity's best hope for exploring the rift safely. Mysterious abilities. The Children of the Rift have been raised and studied in specialized labs on Earth, under tight government surveillance. They exhibit heightened reflexes, extraordinary intuition, and unique senses that seem attuned to the rift's energies. Among them is Sophia, a young woman plagued by visions of a catastrophic event connected to the rift, and Noah, a teenager with an uncanny ability to sense disturbances in spacetime. Though many see the children as invaluable assets, some in the government view them as dangerous. This dichotomy makes life on board difficult for them, as they are both revered and feared by the crew. As they approach the rift, strange effects begin to intensify around them, and they start experiencing mysterious visions and heightened perceptions that are more intense than anything they felt back on Earth. As the ship Umbra reaches the edge of the rift, the crew prepares for the first exploration mission. The children are drawn to the rift in a way that no one can explain. Sophia's visions become stronger, revealing fleeting images of collapsing worlds and distorted realities, which she begins to interpret as warnings. Alongside her, Noah senses something akin to a consciousness lurking within the rift, a force that seems alive and aware of their presence. During the first descent into the rift, the team encounters a terrifying phenomenon, an entity composed of raw energy, appearing to feed on the thoughts, memories, and fears of those who approach. Known later as the Rift Entity, this being seems to take shape based on the emotions of those it encounters. The crew struggles to contain their terror as they realize that their thoughts are impacting the entity's form, making it stronger and more aggressive. Only the children seem to be able to communicate with the Rift Entity without succumbing to fear. Sophia and Noah begin to experiment with their abilities, attempting to create a mental barrier between themselves and the entity. They soon realize that the entity is connected to the rift itself, and that it might be a guardian or remnant of the ancient civilization that created this gateway. As the expedition continues, the children delve deeper into the rift, experiencing visions that hint at its origins. They learn that the rift is more than a random anomaly. It's a wound in spacetime created by an advanced but now extinct civilization that once attempted to access multiple universes simultaneously. However, their experiment went catastrophically wrong, leaving a scar that could destabilize not only their universe but any dimension connected to it. Sophia and Noah begin to understand that the rift is fragile. If it remains open and unstable, it could trigger a collapse of realities. This realization sparks a moral dilemma among the crew. Some believe the rift must be closed to prevent a disaster, while others see it as an opportunity, a limitless source of energy and a doorway to discoveries beyond imagination. Tensions mount as high-ranking officials from Earth communicate their intentions to exploit the rift's resources for interstellar dominance, disregarding the risks. Sophia and Noah, however, feel an overwhelming responsibility to protect both worlds. They begin to see themselves as guardians, the only ones capable of understanding and stabilizing the rift, and they begin experimenting with ways to communicate with the rift entity, hoping to uncover more about its nature and purpose. Back on the ship, as they prepare for a final descent into the heart of the rift, divisions begin to grow within the crew. The children, particularly Sophia and Noah, become aware that some of the officers have their own agendas. These officials plan to weaponize the rift's energy, seeing it as an opportunity to ensure Earth's superiority over any other world or species they might encounter. Sophia and Noah realize they must act quickly before their abilities are weaponized. They join forces with sympathetic crew members who believe in protecting the rift, not exploiting it. Together, they devise a plan to stabilize the rift from within, creating a delicate balance that would allow limited access to its energies without risking total collapse. However, this plan requires them to travel deeper into the rift than any human has gone, entering a realm where the boundaries of space, time, and consciousness blur. Descent and the ultimate sacrifice. In a climactic decision, Sophia and Noah lead a small team into the rift, with the goal of permanently stabilizing its core. As they penetrate its depths, they find themselves in a surreal landscape where physical laws no longer apply. Here, they encounter the rift entity in its true form, a being of pure energy, simultaneously beautiful and terrifying. The entity, they realize, is a sentient remnant of the ancient civilization, existing only to guard the rift. To stabilize the rift, the children of the rift make a fateful choice. They must merge their consciousness with the entity, forming a bridge between worlds that will prevent the rift from collapsing. Sophia and Noah understand that this will mean sacrificing their physical selves, but they are determined to protect the balance of the universe. In an awe-inspiring moment, they embrace their fate, allowing the entity to absorb their minds and merge their essence with the rift. The resulting surge of energy seals the rift and stabilizes it, preventing further damage to the fabric of spacetime.